everybody, my name's Tillery. This is 93 Driving. Today we're driving 2019 CLS 53 AMG, turbocharged, supercharged, intercooled, 24 valve, double head cam, 3.0 liter inline six, producing 429 horsepower and 384 pounds of torque, plus an AC motor producing 21 horsepower and 184 pounds of torque combined. And we'll get it from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, and it crossed a quarter mile in just 12.5 at 111 miles an hour. So with that being said, let's get this show on the road and see what this CLS 53 has to offer. Driving the CLS 53 AMG. I gotta say, it does make some really good crackles and pops, these 53s. You know, this car, this design came out in 2004, which it was a first. It was considered the four-door coupe, very sleek, very modern looking. And a lot of other manufacturers followed suit since then. Obviously, you got BMW, Audi, and even, you know, now manufacturers offer this silhouette in SUVs as well. But Mercedes was the first one to introduce this design, and it just was fantastic. It was off the E-Class platform chassis. It was also, you know, came in a 500 and also the 55 AMG with the compressor supercharge with 517 pounds of torque. But here, you know, this is the third generation. I think the second generation was a little too busy. It had too many arcs in the back. They try to make it more rounder. This, the third generation, I think is exactly where Mercedes went back to the true roots of the design, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Super slick. There's no crazy lines. It's just the design where it used to be, very clean. And here in a 53 with this 429 horsepower and 384 pounds of torque, you know, it does get up and go, just like the other 53 we tested, especially with that the AC motor in there as well, to, you know, kind of get rid of some of that lag that you have when you have a turbocharged engine. And this car is not only turbocharged, but it's supercharged, just to make sure that, you know, when you get on the power, it's ready to go and bounce. And so far, since I've had it today, it does that just perfectly well. So let's see what it does on the standstill. I'm curious to see. And then we'll do our usual routes and do a little twisty road and see how she handles. I mean, so far it drives beautifully. So let's get down to location and see what she's like. For all the beans. It's fast, and it didn't hesitate one bit. That turbocharged and supercharged and AC motor, you know, she boogies, that's for sure. Staying in gear with 4,000 RPM, yeah. This car is pretty quick and it'll get you in trouble very, very fast. And we don't need to speak to that guy right there, Johnny Law. Apparently he's hooked somebody up. And yeah, how about that? From all things, a Prius. A speeding Prius, out of control. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, it just took off like a rocket. It does have the 4MATIC Plus system, so if you want to go on a racetrack and put it in drift mode, which basically you're just turning off the front wheels and just leaving the back wheels to do all the business, you'll burn those rear tires pretty quick and you'll be going sideways and having a good time. Yeah, this car is pretty entertaining. I'm curious to see how it do around the twisties. I know that we tested the CLA 35, which is basically the baby of this car, because it's a much larger car, obviously. It's based on the E-Class platform again. I mean, there always are, where the CLA is more based on the A platform. So let's take her around the twisties and see what she's like. All right, 9 and 3 driving down our favorite twisty road. Let's go. It's a little slick out, so we're not gonna 100% push it. Brake, typical Mercedes brake. They come on strong though. Stays pretty flat overall. We're in Sports Plus, holding the gears pretty good. Yeah, brakes are strong. You hear those crackles and pops? Yes, it handles beautifully, very solid, very stable. Up the hill. Don't forget we got the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system. Cut up to somebody. What? Yeah. It's a fun sports sedan, that's for sure. If it was a little bit drier, we probably could have pushed a little bit more. But since it did rain hard last night, I know the road's a little slick, so we didn't want to jeopardize this beauty. She dances. Not bad. She likes to dance. All right, let's head down a little farther on the parkway, and then we'll do our final thoughts and see what I think of the CLS 53 AMG. All right, my final thoughts with the CLS 53. You know, overall, after driving all these 53s, we've driven the convertible, we've driven the sedan. I would have to say this. I'd have to put this one up there. One of my favorite ones was the 53 sedan, the E53, but this one really does come up there in the line. And one of the reasons is because it's a very practical car. Design-wise, it's absolutely beautiful. I think that the E53 has more of an angry stance to it. This one's got more of a slick kind of look to it. And, if you don't need that extra space that the E53 gives you, this would be a perfect car. The seats hold you right in place. It's a little tight. If you're a little bit bigger than yours truly here, it'd be a little bit uncomfortable. There's plenty of room in the back for 2 adults and 2 kids. It's pretty much a 2+2 kind of car. But you also have you have that engine that you can just drop the hammer like that, and it just rockets off the line. And it holds it, and it does it so well without even breaking a sweat, and you get that gargles and pops from the engine. But quality inside this car is fantastic. Obviously, it's not as quiet as the last S-Class that we tested last time, but it's pretty quiet. The suspension, it's just right. It's just right there. It doesn't really beat you up in the bumps. Riding here through on the parkway, it runs pretty smoothly. Even on the harsh roads, still, you know, it's fine. There's nothing that beats you up. Steering feel is perfect. It's a nice thick steering wheel. One of the things that I like about this car as compared to the original one is that you actually have a little bit more room on the windows. With the old one, you felt a little more claustrophobic. And this one you don't. This one you feel, you know, you got plenty. You feel pretty roomy considering the design that it is. And but yeah, it's definitely a really nice car. This is well equipped with the Burmester sound system, 64 different ambient lighting, and just going through here, you know, we're not pushing because we have somebody in front of us, but you know, you could just tell that this car is really just meant to be driven hard and enjoy it. And every single time you press on the gas, it just kind of it kind of teases you. It wants you to just do that, drop the hammer. But you know, obviously, since we've seen so many Johnny Laws out there today, I think we're gonna just stay calm and collected and take her home. Other than that, I mean, really, it's real nice. The wood inside of this car is interesting. It's got an interesting texture, interesting colors, like grayish color. It really does pop when the sun hits it. Unfortunately, it's one of those cloudy days here in Washington. Coming into, you know, summer's over. All the kids are going back to school, especially including mine. Mine went to school, back to school today. But yeah, I hope everybody had a really good summer. I hope everybody got to do everything that you wanted to do and have fun with friends and family and all that good stuff. A big thank you to all the new subscribers and for all the comments, and I really do appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. But as a reminder, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the notification bell on, comment, share. All those great things do help the videos grow and the channel grow. I'm very thankful to all the subscribers and everybody who's watching the videos. And I know that most people who are watching videos are not subscribers, so I don't know what you're waiting for. Like I said, subscribe. We'll get more shows going, and I can't wait to see everybody in the next video. And until then, be well. Bye.